Hey y'all, I appreciate y'all coming in. It seems like the calls are going on and on.
Hey y'all, I
Oh,
appreciate y'all coming in. It
maybe,
seems like the
maybe,
calls are going.
maybe if I mute that, we won't have no problem. But hey y'all, welcome in, welcome in. Thank y'all for coming, Miss Brenda. Hey, Crafty Leo. She's talking about finally. Hey, Chad. Hey, Helena. Welcome in. Hey, Miss Angela. Crafty's in the bushes watching and listening. Hey, Miss Brenda Alexander. Miss Cheryl Williams, welcome in. Miss Be Pretty. If you're talking, I can't hear you. I was not. Cheryl says I made some blind dates with a book they sold really well. That's awesome. Hey, Miss Rosie. Hey, Charlie Shops. Good afternoon, Tasha. Charlie says that's cute with the fuzzy socks. Thank you. Miss Angela said they turned out beautiful. Thank you. Absolutely beautiful. Hey, Charmaine. Appreciate it. Hey, Miss Dina. Hey, Queen Indiana. Hey, Miss Tonda. Hey, Still Classy. Miss Nelvin Sin. Lisa and Shamika. Hey y'all, hey. Thank y'all for your patience. I was coming in to show you what I've done with these lanterns and give you a brief update. My face is swollen again. So I don't know. I don't know, guys. But I won't be on camera. But anyway, here is one of the lanterns. I didn't do any lights or anything on this one. I put this head massager up there. It kind of fills the space. And I elevated one of the Good Bass products. So that kind of helped with that blank space up there. Um, my little bear ain't secure, and neither is my flower. But I put a little candle in here to raise up my bear to help elevate all of it. And it's just a three-piece Good Bath with a candle and a washcloth bear. Oh, and a massager. So I'll stick that in there some kind of way. And that's that one. I actually ended up finding more lanterns. Um, I found this style of lantern out there. I got like 4 or 5 of these. So I was trying to conceptualize and figure out what I was going to do with it. But I think I will put me something to the bottom, put a candle up there, and then just stack probably these 2 pieces up there. I may not even do the candle and just fill the bottom, cover it with some paper so you don't see through it. Some kind of festive colored paper, maybe a pink or something, and then sit these up on top. But I got, like I said, a couple of these, so I gotta figure out exactly what I'm gonna do with those. And I could wait and do them for like Valentine's Day and all that kind of stuff, but I may have some more of those. So I said, let's just go ahead and get them out if I can. Here's one of the other ones I think you guys saw me working on it. This is with the yellow Good Bath, the Cozy Hour. I got a candle, the same setup pretty much, except this one does not have the massager up top. But I did put these larger flowers on to line this particular lantern. So there's nothing up top on this one either, but there isn't really as much of a void because the flowers are up there. So I thought this was cute. And you saw this one. I think I did with you guys the other day with the foam roses on it. There's a polish in here and a 3-piece Lucky Brand set. So it's the fragrance, the body wash, and the lotion. But that's what's in this one. And I'm going to put a bow up here and hide that battery probably behind the bow. But I was going to wait until I got it affixed up there right. Um, or I may even try to hide it next to the lid. I am okay, Charlie. I'm okay. Thank you for asking. My face is swollen. My chest is tight, but this is literally the second year that this has happened to me. So at this point, it's like, am I even supposed to be doing the gift baskets? Because every time I get ready to go on the streets, it's always some stuff. Well, not always some stuff, but in this one, I just put a 2-piece vanilla passion. These came from Five Below. Um, there was another one, I think Sweet Pea. Tasha showed us these a while ago. Um, they had them in a smaller size, and then they got, I think last year they ended up coming up, or this year they made them a little bit larger. So I got those in there. I just dropped a nail polish in, a pair of fuzzy socks, and a flower. And this is literally an afterthought. I didn't really think this was going to work out. So I'm going to go back in there and take this off of here, probably tie a little bow on my socks, take that Snuggadoo charm off or tag off and hang it from my bow up top so there won't be a tag inside. But I think this one will go over like this. I may add a larger flower up there. And that's about all I'm going to do with this one. And oh, you saw the Ed Hardy one. This is a 4-piece also, but in the bottom we have the earrings at the bottom with the fragrance, and then the two are the 3 pieces up top, the lotion, the body wash, and the loofah. And then I put some foam roses on there also. So those are the ones that I've done. This one, I just literally dropped something in. As you can see, I still have a tag on my loofah. And this is not the color. I would probably put a real pink in there. One of the pink loofahs that have all those different shades of pink. I'm going to put that in there. But I think she'll go out like this or something similar to this. I would have liked for this to have been inside, but it's a little too wide. So I may have to leave it up there and figure out something else to do with it. But I thought this was kind of cute as far as it going inside. If I have some smaller dove, I could possibly do like multiple pieces in there. But it's the sugar cookie sprinkle, so I kind of want to get it out while I have the opportunity. Love the flower embellishments. Thank you, ma'am. So we got that. And then I showed you guys the larger one. I have several of those lanterns, and there were lanterns at CVS. No, not CVS, Walgreens a couple years ago. So I have those lanterns that also. So I did end up clearing off like a shelf and a half of lanterns, but there's still quite a few left on the shelf. Now, for the most part, it's just candlesticks and that kind of stuff up there. So I'm gonna figure out something to do with those lanterns. Love the flowers. Hey, Rachel, welcome in. But that's all I wanted to show you, that I was making a little progress on there. Like I said, we got a call coming in as soon as I hit live. So I was like, hold on, y'all. I actually found some of these that I had bought last year. And they were $5. I think I'm going to put a larger gold ribbon on here. And I'm going to sit them out just like they are. So I got them in the gold and the silver. I was thinking at one point to just put them in one of these lanterns, but since they're already wrapped in plastic, I don't know if I want to do that. Let's see. Those lantern concepts are gorgeous. Thank you. I was struggling there for a while. I was trying not to. Well, it's kind of cute in there, but I don't think it's gonna give me the money that I want unless I do some other stuff to it. Now, if I put a big fancy bow up there and like a nice ornament or something up there, then I could possibly get a couple more bucks for it. But I don't think it's as much money as like the lanterns with the stuff in them. But we'll figure it out. But yeah, we're just going to put a big old belt up there on them and call them a day. The ones with the roses, the foams on them, or going in probably a cello. I want to do them in the bags, but the bags are not, it's not tall enough. So I'm still kind of deciding on that. If the bags that I have, my medium-sized bags, would fit this more so. So anyway, I'll figure that out. Selling candles by themselves, yes, goodness. I'm selling a lot of candles. I got a whole bag full of candles that were Christmas candles from last year, the big wide ones. So I'm gonna drop those in some more bags, like I did. Put a base on there, and just do them that way. Kind of like you guys did with the cupcake boxes or the treat boxes, the candles, those large candles. But mine is just gonna be in a bag. I would put them, well, actually, I ain't. I was going to say I would put them in a treat box, but a lot of them are taller than those boxes are, so. Hey, Crafty Fox Creations, welcome in. So that's it. That's all I have for this live. We've been here about 22 minutes. Yeah, that's about it. That's all I got going on. Like I say, I woke up to a swollen face. So, I don't know when and how all of this is going to work out. But I am pressing forward because I still got some orders to complete, as well as some uh, grandkids and family members to go ahead and collect gifts for. So the hubby and I will be shopping the inventory to figure out who's getting what. And then I'll have to, you know, Christmasize those, make them Christmas and festive and all that kind of stuff. So I will be doing some more Christmas things, like some purses on trays with some smell goods or something. I don't know. But thank you, Miss Rosie. But that's all we got going on over here. Yeah. So, like I said, I don't know. At this point, I'm about ready to just hire somebody to just do the street sales, because it's been very difficult for me to get outside this year. And even when I was out there, I wasn't in my spot, and people wasn't studying me out. So it's crazy. Hey, Miss Nene. Charlie says, does anyone use concepts for their street sales? Does anyone use canopies for their street sales? Any recommendations? Yes, I have a couple of tents. I had a couple of the, I think, 10 by 10s, but the easy up tents are easiest. And then the, easier than those slant leg ones. And then the sizing is just depending on what size you're doing. If you're looking to be in craft fairs and stuff like that, you may want to get one that's like 10 by 10, because that's usually the size that they allow for the vending spaces. So that way your tent will be in the confines of your allotted amount. And the couple I got were from, shoot, I didn't have some everywhere. I found some at Walmart and that kind of thing. Miss Nene is out street selling today. Congratulations, Miss Nene. Hope you do well. Thank you, Rachel. You're welcome, Charlie. So that's all I got for you guys. I'm gonna go ahead and get off of here. But I did want to show you the lanterns. They're coming along. They're coming along. And maybe if I stop going out there looking for more of them, I won't have so many to do. But like I said, I did want to get those ones out. And I do have some things that I can just put in there. So we may just build us a base and stick those two on top of that. This cashmere one. And I'll just do a couple of those little ones. And yeah, we're going to change out, like I say, put a different bow on here. And I'm going to set them right out there. I wouldn't dare take this out of here with all this glitter pulled up at the bottom. There's glitter everywhere in there. And don't nobody want that. So, we'll let them deal with that. Miss Nelvin. Thank you, Miss Nene. Miss Nelvin says, our church had a fair where we sold baskets very good. Oh, that's nice. Congratulations. So everybody else who is going out today, you guys have an amazing day. I'm wishing you sales and safety, and all of the good things. So y'all have a great rest of your day. I feel you. I'm feeling bad. Seeing them catching a cold. Yeah, they're running, and you know, a lot of it will probably be, well, stress can lower your immune system and make you more susceptible to catching things. So, you know, there's that. And if you have any type of health issues where stress causes other stuff, and one thing leads to the other. Miss Rosie says, I'm setting up Saturday in front of my house. My street has a lot of traffic, so I'm excited to do well. Yes, you will do well, Miss Rosie. That's awesome. I'm loving that you're going to be close to home. And that's a disadvantage about living in the country. I can sit out there all I want. That don't mean nail car gonna pay us back. Hey, Miss Jeanette. But that's what I wanted to show you guys. I appreciate y'all coming in. I may or may not be back later on. I don't know. Like I say, we gotta go get our go play Santa and Mrs. Claus and figure out what our people is getting. And thank you guys for the hearts. We got 18 in and 22 likes. You guys rock. All right, y'all. I'll chat at y'all later. Peace and blessings.